Hi everyone and welcome to our YouTube channel. So in this video we're going to be covering how to use GoHighLevel for realtors. Juggling inboxes, spreadsheets, dialers, Calendly links and a dozen browser tabs wastes hours every single week. And that's why GoHighLevel or GHL lets you replace all of those tools with just one easy to navigate workspace. All of the lead capture, calls, texts, email drips, landing pages, even a power dialer. So in the next 10 minutes, you will see exactly how to spin up a real estate account from scratch, pipe in fresh leads from Zillow or Facebook, and launch an automated follow-up that books appointments while you're in showings. And if you would like to go ahead and try this tool out for yourself, there is a 30-day extended trial link in the description below this video, which is more than double the usual 14-day free trial offered on their website. That way you can test every feature before paying a single cent. So without much further ado, let's go ahead and get started. The first step would be to create your workspace. So once again, you can go ahead and navigate to the link below this video and start your 30-day free trial. You want to choose the agency starter plan, which is at $97 a month after your trial, as this one gives you up to 3 sub-accounts which you can populate with as many leads as you want. The next step would be to buy a local phone number if you would like to through Twilio or any other tool. Click add number and then type your area code and confirm it. Connect your email sending, so you want to paste your Mailgun or your SendGrid API keys, that way GHL can send branded emails. By using the integrations, you can sync your calendar so you can link Google or Outlook, so booked calls block off real availability. And finally, if you would like to, you can install the mobile application on iOS or Android. You simply scan the QR code on screen, and this will keep the calls and texts flowing even when you leave the office or your PC. Make sure to save your changes as they will matter in the next step. Now next up, onto your sub-account view, you don't want to be on the agency view. You will be able to import your leads automatically. And you can do that without copying and pasting or manually typing each and every single lead. And the way you can do that is by either connecting a Zillow Tech Connect. So click on the Launchpad, Integrations, and then Zillow. And then you can paste your Zillow email alias. So every new buyer inquiry email will feed into GHL. You can also get the Facebook lead ads. So under the same integrations tab, if you have a Facebook or a Meta page, you can click on that and then choose the valuation form and then press save. What happens is that every single time a user goes into your ad, or for example organic traffic, fills the form that you have on Facebook, they will automatically be imported into GHL. And that way you don't have to go and manually enter their email or name or phone number depending on the form that you have. Just make sure that the tagging is set correctly. Now for the CSV backup, if you have a spreadsheet, you can simply go to the contacts and then import, match columns, so the name, email, and tags, and then you click upload. Once a lead lands, GHL tags it in new buyer and then adds a source label like for example Zillow or Facebook form, and then drops it into the default buyer pipeline. The lead import process is really simple and straightforward, as GHL guides you through the way and has all of the available integrations which you will require. The next step would be to build a simple automation for after the leads hit your pipeline. So this really depends on your business and the kind of offer that you are running or how you want to nurture your leads. But typically you would want to have a welcome automation into a follow-up, into a book a call if you have that kind of offer. So onto the automations, you want to click new and then start from scratch. The first trigger should always be contact tag added or new user added, and then you select what tag they're coming from. The first step would be to send instant SMS or email. So as you can see, for example, on this right here, I say hi and then the first name tag. That way it will actually put their first name. And this kind of personalization helps a lot with conversion rates. You will thank them or welcome them by saying thanks for asking about the offer, and then you want to offer them a quick call or something similar. The next part would be to wait, and this can be very customizable, so whether 10 minutes or the next day or in 4 hours, it just depends, but make sure you're not spamming so your numbers or your email does not get flagged as spam, and then it's harder for your emails or SMS to hit the inbox. So if no reply, you want to drop a voicemail instead, or for example another message or another email. And then you wait another day, for example, and then you input an email with similar listings and a link to your calendar. That way they can go to your Calendly link and actually book an appointment at their own convenience. Now at the end of the workflow, when the lead replies or books, or maybe they just take way too long to respond and you don't want to keep spamming them, then the automation will end. Make sure to save and click publish so that your automation is live. And now new buyers will get a gentle drip without the extra clicks. Next up, we have the power dialer for warm calls. So at this point, most agents ask about the faster calling. So you can open the conversations and then new manual actions. You can create a call list and then filter the contacts tagged with the seller hot with last activity over the few hours. Tap on the dialer on mobile or desktop. Now, the setup can be different depending on the platform that you are using. For example, if you're using Twilio or Link or OpenPhone for these kinds of calls, a setup can be slightly different. But as soon as you get a connection with one of these platforms, you can easily get an onboarding free call with the platform or the support, and then they will guide you step by step on how to connect their unique service with GoHighLevel, even if no integrations are allowed already. So once that is done and the basics are solid, here is what you can tackle next. First of all, we've got the effortless appointment setting. So in the calendars, you can click new and then create, and then you input a name for the calendar or the appointment, and then you specify the duration. You simply copy the booking link and paste it in every email template. And then you toggle the SMS reminders for 24 hours and 1 hour before the meeting. Once your client picks a slot, the event appears on both your Google Calendar and theirs, and GoHighLevel auto moves the contact into the appointment set stage. Make sure to save those reminders as last-minute no-shows drop fast once the texts go out. And now I'll just quickly go over the pros and cons of using GoHighLevel. So what works is that $197 fee will cover the whole team and every single thing that you might require. Instead of getting different platforms and different subscriptions for hundreds of dollars every single month, you just get one subscription under one roof that is actually affordable. And then you get unlimited SMS and email drips with no daily cap, built-in funnels, landing pages, calendars, and power dialer with no extra tools required. And finally, a 30-day extended trial in the description below this video for stress-free testing, as 1 month is more than enough for you to actually get a solid feel for the platform and run your services for a couple of weeks. Now, as for the cons, the setup takes an afternoon if you have never touched APIs. You still buy the phone minutes and the email credits separately with different platforms, and then the deep features can actually overwhelm you as you want to start with just one pipeline and one workflow. Once you get the hang of it, you can expand and scale up. So that will be all in today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Let us know if you have found it to be helpful and informative to watch. If you have any issues, feel free to leave a comment and we'll be making sure to cover them in the next video with more depth. If you found this video to be helpful and informative to watch, go ahead and give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. That way you don't miss out on any follow-up content that we can make relating to this one.